What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, I'm going to walk you through Samsung Kids. Now, Samsung Kids is a app or a place that if you have a Samsung phone, you're going to be able to share with your kids and they won't be able to get into anything bad. It's a great little app. It's free and it comes with its own little world basically on your phone. And I'm going to show you how to activate it and all that stuff, how to download apps and control it. So let's get into this video. So the first thing you want to do is you can have two ways of activating. The easiest way is probably going to be from swiping down here. When you swipe down, you should see Samsung Kids in here. I have it right there. Now, if you don't see it right there, do yourself a favor, hit the three dots, go to edit buttons, and it's probably up here somewhere. All you're going to do is just click and drag it down. So for instance, let's just say this was, I'll just put it back actually, just to show you. So if I saw it up here, there we go. So if I saw it up here, I would just click and drag it. I'm like, oh, there it is. And drag it somewhere on my quick toggles, hit done. And now I see it on my quick toggles. So when I swipe down, I have Samsung Kids right there. So I can just tap Samsung Kids and it's gonna automatically go into this little world. Now the kids can't get out of this. So I'll show you. Hit the home button, doesn't go home, hit the back button. Now, if I hit the back button to go home, I have to put my fingerprint. Otherwise, they either have to know your pattern and then go home as well, but others have to hit a back button. Again, it goes back to this screen. And this is where they can live, and you have full control over this. If you swipe over from the right, you're gonna see you have some predefined things, all kid-safe stuff that Samsung has picked and approved, and you can remove this if you want. For instance, you can click on this, and like, oh, Lego TV, Lego Duplos World, preschool learning games. So maybe they want that. They can hit download and they can hit install and it will install. Now, again, all preschool stuff or kid safe stuff on here, and you can remove that as well. All this stuff in here. So really, really cool. You can also look at, the kid can see how much time they used or been on it. This is their home screen right here. Looks like there's a little present, so we'll tap that. Oh, that's the game. So it's downloaded the game. These other games lie on here as well. They have a browser, so when they go into the browser, they have some apps they can, websites they can go to. And again, you have full control over this. I'll show you it in a minute. But ultimately, let's say they want it, and I added a couple of websites here already. I added Disney.com. They can click on Disney, and they can go to the Disney website. Anywhere on that Disney website, go back. They can go, they put some dog websites on here. I'm not sure why, but they put dog websites, and they have all access to that. If the kid hits add new website, they have to either put your fingerprint or your code in order to add it. And same thing goes with searching or anything like that. Say they wanted to go to google.com. I'm just going to type google.com. That's not on my defined list. And it says, look at it, website not allowed, unlock. So if I hit unblock, I have to put the fingerprint sensor or their code. So as long as the kid doesn't know your code, there's no way they're going to be able to get into that. Now, if you want full control over this, you're going to hit the three dots in the top right, and you have edit. If you hit edit, put your fingerprint sensor or your code, and the kid obviously won't be able to do this because they won't have that information, but they can come in here and you can like say, you know what, I don't want that Crocco's friends. I'm just going to press it and I can hit delete and it goes away. So you have control over that. And when you're done, you can hit save or you can hit the plus sign and add, you can see check apps beforehand. Okay. So if like I want to add one of the apps that I use for my son, like maybe I'm like, oh, he needs access to Disney Plus, that's fine. And I'm gonna hit add. And now he'll have access to the Disney Plus app from my apps. I don't have to download it separately and he'll have access to go into that app. You can hit this, I can change the backgrounds here. You can change it to different colors. I think the one they have is pretty good. Pretty nice there. When I'm done, I'll hit save. There we go, Disney app shows up now. Kind of fun for the kid. Parental Controls. Come in here. You can see how much time the kid has been using it. They can see the screen time. You can tap here to set a goal. So if you turn this on, you can set goals every week or the same every day. And you can make it so the kid only has access to the screen maybe for 15 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour or a custom amount of time. You also have here, you can see who they frequently contacted from the contacts that you've approved. You can see their creations. You can see the allowed content, the contacts, the media, all the stuff that they're allowed to see. You can get more apps for Samsung Kids. So you can come in here and automatically be brought to the Galaxy Store and download pre-approved kids apps that they can use and that you're fine with. you can turn that swipe on and off for right content. So I turn it off and hit the home button. Now when I swipe over, you can see it doesn't bring up that list of apps like I was showing you earlier. Actually, let's go here, back to parental controls. And that's all the parental controls that you have, which is pretty cool. Next, when you go in here, you go to settings. You have settings. You can you can have a lock type for parental controls. You can do the phone's screen lock, or you can set up a specific one just for the kids. So that way, if the kid does know your main one, maybe you can just use a kid's one instead. You can reset the Samsung Kids app. You can add the app to the app screen so you don't have to pull it down from your toggles. If you want to close out of this, is the way you're going to do it is from those three dots, you hit close, and then it closes out, goes back to your main screen. But again, they have to know that. Like I showed you, like I showed you earlier, they do have the app in here. Since I added it to my screen, you'll see Samsung Kids right here. I'll tap on it, and it goes right back into it. It has access to the camera because I gave access to it, but just photos and videos, nothing too crazy on here. For them to take control of. They won't be able to see your gallery either, so they're only going to see photos that they took from their gallery. So this is pretty cool. If you have a kid and you don't want them to mess up your phone, Samsung Kids app is great, and it's really, really easy to maneuver and set up and control. So check it out if you have a Samsung phone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road. Peace.